All right, this is a little bit of a Dirkscussion about the new phone process. And am I just a sheep like everybody else? I use Apple iPhones. I have since the 3G model all the way up to now, the iPhone 16 Pro that I have here in front of me. All right. I am filming on my 14 Pro, and this is total first world problems. Okay. The 14 Pro has a lightning cable charging. The 15 went to the USB-C. I skipped the 15 and I went to the 16. So in getting ready, I bought the USB-C plugs. Bought a couple of these because I needed one for my office where I wanted to upgrade to a nice MagSafe wireless charger. So I bought the Apple Mag charger and then an Amazon base for it because I thought that was cool. And then sadly, the Mag charger was a little too small. So when you would unplug your phone or you would unhook your phone from it, it would pull out. So I had to put some tape, a few layers of electrical tape and clean it all off and stuff it in there. And then I bought a long charging cable for when I travel to go to the hotels. And then another plug for that also, and I thought I did really well. I kind of planned it out, right? In my daily life, I do project management and program management, like a whole bunch of stuff, right? And I try to think ahead. So I'm like, okay, I need a plug for the car, USB-C charging cord for the car. I wanted this for my office desk. I needed a long cable for my laptop bag for when I travel. And I needed another plug and everything for my nightstand, right? Seems easy enough. I get it all, and I need a case. I use the OtterBox. It used to be LifeProof. This is their Defender Pro case, which I don't really love. Okay. This is a team I sponsored before. Nicole, in the off-roading world, in my past life, is super fun. And that's been my lock screen since ages and ages, 10 plus years. Just going to turn it over so it doesn't pop on and off. So I thought of everything, right? Now, that's why I'm here and why I'm still using the 14 Pro to film. So up here, there is, and I need to do another new studio tour video at some point. A few people have wanted to see that. Some people probably don't even care. Some people are not even watching this one, but that's okay. What I have up here to hold the phone is something very similar to this. It doesn't screw closed, but it has a spring. You guys have all seen that. It springs open, pop the phone in, and away you go. Well, that's great. Other than because Apple added this quick camera button. And there's another button right here. It doesn't really work because it's about the same size as this. And so because it's a spring, I can't really clamp it in, and I didn't think that through. Also, I use an external microphone on my iPhone up here. It's a Shure MV7 that has a lightning cable. So when I realized that yesterday, I was like, oh, let me pull up Amazonian, and they have a lightning to USB-C adapter. Sweet, order that up. And then I started looking for a phone clamp, and I could not find anything that I really liked or wanted. So I ended up with this MagSafe bracket. Now, when I film my phone, I'm using these cameras. So I wish I could mount it like this, and the magnet was up on this side, because that would work better for me. But it doesn't. So I'm going to have to mount it like this, and then this will clamp, magnet to it this way, and then away you go. However, it's going to be this much higher than my camera is now. So I have to play with that and see how is that going to work, because I don't see another way of really dropping it down unless I get creative with like a magic arm, which is one of these things that I could then kind of rig something up where it comes off of the stand above, and this kind of plugs into here, and I kind of goofify it, right? Jerry rig it, if you will. So I have to play with that still. So it got me thinking that this is something that a lot of people probably had to deal with, this adapter thing and all the cables and whatnot. Last year, when they went from the 14 to the 15, because the 15 is when everything came with USB-C charging, okay? And I don't even love this case now that it's on here. I don't know. I have to keep remembering and reminding myself that I'm not in the field anymore. I used to be out in the field in the construction trades, and I needed a big, really robust and bulletproof, if you will, case, because I was, tossing around job sites and things like that. So, yeah. And my girlfriend kind of laughed. She goes, "Seriously, you got another black case? It looks just like your other case." I said, "Well, it basically is the same model as my other case on my 14 Pro, just that fits the 16. And so she thinks I should get some different color or something. I'm going to maybe look at a different case anyway, because it's a little bit big and bulky. I may look at a slimmer case, and maybe it'll be on colors. Who knows? We'll see. I might maybe branch out a little bit. We'll see. I don't like change, so I kind of get the same thing over and over. So I do have another cable coming that's going to be micro USB to USB-C from Shure, rather than using the adapter, because that's just one more point of failure. And so I will probably just run that new cable from my external microphone to my phone for filming. So I have a bunch of videos already uploaded. So by the time you're seeing this, the next video is not going to be with the new phone. However, you're probably not going to notice a difference, because there's no ginormous improvements between the 14 and the 16 phone anyway. The cameras are basically all the same. So why did I upgrade? Because I'm on the every even year. I went from 8 to 12. I kind of held out for a little bit. And I went 12 to 14, 14 to 16. So I won't do another phone until 18. Model 18. And it'll most likely be the Pro, just because I do a lot of video and stuff like that, of course. So all things being equal, I kind of think I should have skipped and waited for the 17, but then that's a change. I couldn't go to the odd years. This button here, nobody's probably going to talk about it, but it isn't any faster to get the camera app open than this button right here on the home screen normally. I've tried. It does give you the ability to zoom in and zoom out and have some camera control with that button. I don't. It does nothing for me. I wish it wasn't there. Okay. The other physical thing is they did go to USB-C, and then the silence button is just a push button now rather than a lever. And you can assign different things to it. It's not just silent or ring. You can, there's a list of options that you can change that button into rather than just a silence button. So those are the two major things. Everything else, yeah, it's basically just the same phone. But whatever. It's got a little bit bigger battery and things like that. So sure, it's fine. But there you go. Enough rambling about my first world phone dilemma problems. But I don't think it's something that many people talk about on YouTube. Everybody wants to talk about all the great things and maybe a few little minor things here and there. But when you're switching to a new phone with a new charging system, there was about $200 I spent in cables, plug-in adapters, because I got two of these. I got one long cable, one short, like this is a 2-meter cable. I bought one 1-meter cable plus the cable that came with the phone. And then I bought the MagSafe charger and the like $20 base from Amazon. So yeah, it adds up. And then a $60 case for the phone. Like there's, the price of the phone plus another couple $100. And then it was another $25, $30 and $15. And then the new cable is another $26 or $30 for the actual cable from Shure. So yes, I could send this back to Amazon, but I already have it. There may be a time that I need a lightning thing to plug into my phone. So this will just throw into my laptop bag with all my other accoutrement. And, my modem cable and my RS-232 to 485 adapter, all that stuff. You computer technician folk and voice and data cabling guy, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody comes in with a Nokia phone, I can adapt that shit and plug it into the computer. All right? So, yeah, it's what we do. All right, guys, if you've made it this far, thank you. Comment MagSafe down below. Thanks, guys.